Hi Taurus, I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube, and I use spirit, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you, beautiful viewer. So Taurus, we'll be tapping into the Taurus collective here for this channel. We'll be taking a look at the bottom half of June. So that's from June 16th to June 30th. And that also encompasses the summer solstice, which is very heavily charged, all right? And we'll be seeing what's going on with Taurus collective. So you can have Taurus heavy placements in your birth chart, or be cross-watching for your favorite Taurus person. That's absolutely fine. Keep in mind, all my readings are timeless, so whenever you stumble across this video, the message was meant to find you, although I am intending this to be for the period of June 16th to the 30th, 2023. So Spirit, clear and concise message here for Taurus. Clear and concise message for Taurus. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Taurus, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you. So what do we have? So we have the Two of Wands. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. We have the Devil. We have a frog in my throat. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Lots of wands here. Pretty much all wands except for the Devil. Okay, and then we got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. All right, why is the Two of Wands here, Spirit? We have the Three of Wands. 2, 3, 4 coming out in succession here. And we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Why is the Devil here? We have the Page of Wands. Oh my goodness. Taurus, crazy. Why is the King of Wands in reverse here? We have the Six of Wands. I swear there's not all wands in this deck. All right. Finally, Page of Pentacles. The only pentacle here in reverse. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? We got the Ten of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck energy. We have the Three of Cups. And we're going to pull some oracle cards just to get a tone of the energy here for this time period that we're reading for here for Taurus spirits. Can we pick up the energy frequency for Taurus here during this time period? What is the energy here? We have realization with 37. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. Realization. All right, let's see one more oracle card and then we'll get into your reading. Spirit, clear and concise message here for Taurus. This came out for Aries, and it was kind of picking up similar type energies. So you might have Aries in your birth chart. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Merkaba. Okay, so realization, Merkaba, same type of energy I was picking up a little bit here for Aries, which is a lot happening kind of in, and it might be a collective thing, but kind of through realizations of dreams in the ethereal realms, other dimensions here, through downloads. Maybe you're really highly tapped into 5D, tapped into your emotions, but when it comes to making things kind of happen or manifesting things here in the earthly plane might have been kind of a challenge. The fact that all I see here are wands, 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 wands is huge. And I mean, for Taurus here, don't yell at me in the comments here, but Taurus isn't generally, when I think of Taurus, I don't think of someone that is very fiery or passionate or driven in, very consistent and dedicated and slow and firm and fixed. But I feel like with this, I'm feeling a very fiery, inspired type energy, like really ready to move, ready to act. So I feel like maybe you've been bathing in this type of an energy, okay, which is I have to make something happen here, and I've been sitting on my feelings, I've been sitting on this dream, I've been sitting on this emotion, I've been really kind of held back. And now I feel like there's an energy of you wanting to get going. Okay, so the fact that we have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, this is all about your network of people, your friend group, celebrating, coming together, being joyous. I feel like there is a desire to align with the right people. Under that, we have the Page of Swords in reverse, which isn't the greatest energy, because this could be somebody who's a little bit of a gossip, who might not be, you know, easy to work with. But I feel like this is maybe somebody who isn't so decisive. So maybe there's a looking at your friend group here a little closer, or who is on your side and who can make things happen and who's holding you back is more what I feel. But with the opening card here being the Two of Wands, this is where we decide and we lean in on an option. Okay, this is like putting everything in your shopping cart when you're ready to check out online. You know what it is that you want, but you haven't quite clicked the checkout or payment button yet, but you have everything kind of lined up. Same idea. So you're kind of leaning in towards what it is you want. You're considering and really looking at what it means for you and your future. The fact that we have 2, 3, and 4 is very interesting here, because here, followed by the 2 is the 3, which is, you know, I know what I want, and it's like a waiting period of like you put the foundation down and now you're kind of waiting for the right time, or the optimal time to hit that checkout or to take that step. But what I see here is, I think, and this could be like, you could be resonating with this happening now, or happening kind of when you're watching this. But I feel like whatever it was that was supposed to come together, whatever it was that you planned for or put together here, kind of falls apart. This is like the celebration not happening, and the Three of Cups was coming in reverse. I flipped it right side up because I always read bottom of the deck right side up. But I do feel like there is still a desire to align yourself with celebrations here. But I feel like because of the fact that whatever you experience here of not working, it wasn't cohesive, so it gives you more fire and more desire, I guess, to be optimistic about aligning yourself with what is going to work. Because I feel like whatever happened there was the final straw. I feel like there was a point here where I feel like you almost suspected, or you almost almost like you were waiting for something to fall apart, or you already had an idea that something was going to happen here in order for you to kind of be able to break free from, or the final thing that, you know, and this could be you putting an end, or saying, you know what, this isn't working for me, or whatever was supposed to happen here, it doesn't quite happen. And I feel like the burden is lifted. You're no longer tied to some sort of burden, which I feel here gives you a new sense of optimism to go explore. However, right smack dab in the middle, we have this big old devil, okay? So this is Capricorn energy, and then we have a lot of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like a lot, okay? A lot of fire energy. But with the devil here, I think you still have some sort of energy here that is holding you back. Now, that was, the devil was clarified by the Page of Wands. So what I'm getting actually for you guys, Taurus, is an energy here that Spirit is telling me that, are we sure we want to move forward? And all of this fire and all of this passion and desire is coming from the right place. Because I feel like whatever's happened here, we might feel like we're free from, or we're over this, but then we need to kind of prove to ourselves or be motivated to move forward from this so that we can have some sort of victory. But I don't know that we are fully freed from this as much as we think we're freed from this, or some sort of limitation here. And I mean, right beside the king or the devil, we got the King of Wands in reverse. Hey, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And I do feel like this is your energy here. Something you feel you're unable to do because you're being held back by. But I do feel like you want success. And maybe there's an energy here of, I do feel a waiting energy here. So there is a waiting, there's a waiting, and then there is kind of almost like a release or an action that happens that feels almost like a release and a relief. But then I also feel like you wanting to move forward or optimistic about something here. But here's your energy as this page who's wanting to step forward. And then this is kind of the energy weighing you down. I mean, how's this page going to face or combat some sort of devil energy here? So I feel like, yeah, whatever you need to encompass, you kind of can't muster it up. And I mean, I say can't, anyone can, but there's something about this situation that you're unable to pull from within you to face or encompass here in order to make it happen. And it could very well be because of how you'd be perceived, or this situation that's happened in a way that's that's left you kind of feeling still stuck. Now I see the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and also it's clarified by the Ten of Cups in reverse. So yeah, I think the intention is kind of good here because you want to be able to go explore, you want to be able to go win, you want to go move forward despite whatever situation here, but something's held back, something, some sort of ability to accomplish something here is missing. So something does not get grounded, or an opportunity doesn't get chased up on. And I feel like it blocks emotional fulfillment here. Now remember, Taurus, we had realization and Merkaba, and a realization could be you realizing here that in order to ground something here, you need more than just a desire or a passion, because I see lots and lots of passion and desire here. There's still a held backness, and this could even be a mental held backness. You know, in a situation it could be held back, but it could be because we have some sort of mental limitation here. And with the Merkaba, this is how do we, you know, pull in energies from either different dimensions, or like I said, materialize in this 3D world something that we know we want to chase up, and actually ground something here. But I feel like whatever it is that's required, I feel like it can't quite find it within self to get there because of some held backness. Okay, and maybe there's frustration because of this waiting, because I do feel like it goes from, like I said, a 2, 3 to 4, which is, I feel like that beginning, maybe that beginning week, there feels like could be some movement, but this is not about moving, this is about waiting. Okay, so I feel like first weeks there, you know, from the 16th maybe through to the 21st, maybe we're waiting, and then it's almost like something that was supposed to happen doesn't happen, or it doesn't come together, and it releases some sort of burden here. But we're still held back. We still have some sort of bind holding us to something here. And like I said, our energy doesn't quite match the energy on the outside to make something happen here. So, yeah, I don't really see here something manifesting as you wish it would by the end of the month here. So let's just pull 3 cards here, because I don't like leaving it this way, but 3 cards here just for some guidance here for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know here in regards to guidance for that 2-week period at the end of June? Guidance, Spirit, for Taurus in regards to this manifestation. Any further information to provide clarity, anything I missed. we have the Sun in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So it's repeating the same message. I mean, I wish I had good news here for you guys, but I mean, it could be good news. Obviously, everything happening kind of for a reason here. I feel like contentment does come eventually here, but I feel like there's some delay in whatever it was that was supposed to happen, which might be a good thing. But this is also like a need for further clarity. And I feel like this is also, you know, hope is kind of lost. This is also maybe delusions or, yeah, like this is maybe needing to get very clear in where we want to invest. Okay. Or we could have invested, and then, you know, been waiting and waiting, and then it didn't quite happen here. So this is like us investing and not getting any reward, or at least the environment not producing what it's supposed to produce for us. So it's like delayed, you know, and maybe we were a little delusional. Maybe we might still be hanging on to an idea here because we're optimistic, you know, but is it coming in a practical way? Because both the only pentacles here are both in reverse. So I feel like whatever was supposed to practically come out of a situation here that you were waiting on doesn't quite. And it could be someone else's energy who just doesn't show up, doesn't have the courage to do so. I picked up this was yours, but it could definitely be some other energy here, a fire energy, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. And I do think it impacts both emotional aspects here of whatever is going on or coming together. Because when you see the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups in reverse, this is like, you know, the marriage falling apart or the wedding not coming together. So it could be a unity you were expecting here, but more in a practical way. So maybe you're expecting some event, a coming together in this 3D world that didn't quite happen because somebody wasn't courageous, or somebody's held back to something here that didn't allow. So there's like, yeah, it's like a loss of hope, or further enlightenment needed here, or clarity around a delusional state of mind of sorts. Like this is the reality, right? But then we're kind of encompassing this type of an energy. So it's like, if this is the devil, we can't encompass the page energy. We're going to have to encompass the King of Wands type energy. And I feel like the King of Wands is in reverse, and it's sitting in a page energy, and the devil's just there like laughing, like, okay, page, like that's not going to overcome me. So it doesn't quite move. I feel there's something stuck here. And remember, though, we were seeing the Six of Wands here, which is victory, because I feel like there's a desire to win here, but I also feel like this could very well be how are we perceived, and an ego card, because we are seeing the Sun in reverse. So, and the King of Wands in reverse is also an ego card. So it could be somebody very heavy in an unhealthy type ego here, who isn't wanting to budge from something here that's not healthy. This is a not healthy ego that I see here, okay? So someone could be arrogant, someone could be cocky, somebody could be just inconsiderate of another in order for them to get their way, or how they are perceived by others. But I feel like for you, Taurus, something doesn't quite come into this practical way. So that's what I have here for you, Taurus. I hope this helped. I will see you soon. Bye.